It was almost like, I don't know if it's divine intervention, but so a couple months ago, Riley said I could speak at the rehearsal dinner for her wedding. I was very excited for it. I was like, yes. And like, usually like how I write like jokes or something is like just kind of focus on the topic and then just it's a focus and then not focus on anything else and see what happens.
Yeah.
So I need to set like the stage a little bit. Riley moved here 4 years ago, I think. Lyric was like 1.5 years old. She came by herself.
Baby.
And like, I think Riley's alluded to things, probably not said right out because she doesn't want that kind of attention. But like, co-parenting is difficult when both parents are on the same page. It's really hard when one parent doesn't want to parent. And there's a lot of times where Riley has so much going on in her life that I'm like, how are you even here? But she's able to put it aside because it's always been about Lyric first. So like that's kind of like the precipice of this is like she has to deal with so much baloney from somebody who should be acting like a parent that it's wild. And so I was thinking about what to say with that, and I have some things, Riley. I think we're gonna video it too, but I was thinking about Marshall. I can't imagine what it's like to be a step parent. I think that's got to be one of the harder jobs ever because it's like you care about the kid, but what boundary is there, and so on and so forth, and you want to make sure that like you don't get too attached to the kid in case it doesn't work out. And Riley was very protective of Lyric. Of like, I want to wait and make sure it's good. I mean, those two now that I think Lyric might like Marshall more on some
They're
days.
BFFs. It's so cute to watch them.
But so this is kind of, I was thinking about what to say tonight with like cheers and how to bring up what Marshall's done for Riley because night and day. When Riley said she's doing dry January, I knew the second I was the second because she came in floating. I'm like, who's the dude?
Yeah.
Like who's the dude? It worked out. It's been fantastic. But I had a friend, his name is Wayne D, does radio out in Nashville. He once said to me, because he had a stepdad, that it's easy to be a father. It's a lot harder to be a dad. And I never really got that because I'm very lucky my parents, their pain's in the rear. But like I'm very lucky. And then I saw with Marshall and Lyric where it's like Marshall's Lyric's dad, 110%. Like
no doubt.
He teaches them. And the one thing I was like, this is where the divine thing came in. This is where I was like, ooh, I should write this down for a shirt. I do think it's extremely important for boys to have like a male figure in their life to show them how to do things. But the biggest thing I think that male figure has to show a boy is how his mom should be treated. And because that way he knows like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to treat somebody my day. Lyric is a mama's boy, 110%, but I think Lyric sees somebody treat his mom so good that like Lyric's a cute kid. Lyric's gonna be the biggest heartthrob ever because he sees Marshall with the cute little notes and the tagging and supporting. So that's where the divine intervention came yesterday. I'm like, Marshall showing Lyric.
That's so
but
sweet.
I mean, if you see them,
true.
If you see them online, is it a little bit sometimes? Yeah, but like but it's genuine though. Like it's like fully thing. So I think like what Marshall's showing Lyric and to all the step parents out there, like I take my hat off to you. I can't imagine, especially like I know there's step parents who do it where the other party is like, at least wants the best for the kid.
Yeah.
What Riley's had to go through and Marshall has to sit and watch. It's like those two, like I'm so happy their weekend's happening the way it's supposed to. Like they've earned this. And I think to Marshall, like, Lyric's very lucky to have Marshall. Now,
1,000%.
Marshall's definitely training Malin to be a bodybuilder if you watch their Instagram stories.
Sure. He's so cute.
So that's where I'm going with it tonight. And then like I'm gonna draw it out and then go in with the comedy. And then,
so you're going to be sentimental first, and then you're going to make them laugh. You're not going to like make them laugh and then drop the sentimental.
I'm going to start that and be like, Riley's dry January was about as dry as the bottom deck on the Titanic.